This is a sweet and creamy soup full of flavour. It's a combination of carrots and butternut squash, seasoned with garlic, black pepper and a dash of thyme. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 200 degrees Celsius, and line a large baking tray with parchment paper. We need to prepare the butternut squash first. And it can be quite tough to cut and dice, so there is an easy way of softening it, and that is to chop off both ends, prick the skin all around and then microwave on high for about 3 minutes. And we then need to give it about 5 to 10 minutes to just cool down. In the meantime, we can peel and chop the carrots. And once the squash is cool enough to handle, peel the skin, remove the seeds and cut it into dices. Then pop the butternut squash and carrots onto the lined baking tray, drizzle with a little olive oil and then sprinkle with some salt and pepper. And then toss to make sure that the vegetables are completely coated. And then place the tray in the middle of the oven to roast for about 30 minutes. Peel and dice the shallots or a red onion and then heat the olive oil in a stock pan. Add in the onions and you're going to cook those until they're soft and golden colour. That takes a few minutes, and then add in 1 teaspoon of crushed garlic and cook that for a minute or so. Add a teaspoon of salt and stir in the vegetable stock and bring it to a boil. And once the vegetables are roasted and they're ready, I need to bring those out of the oven and we need to add them into the pan. Then we're adding in a very small amount of black pepper, so I've used 1/8 of a teaspoon and 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, and give everything a good stir. At this point you need to transfer everything into a food processor and blend. Otherwise, if you have an immersion blender, use that in the pan until you have a smooth consistency. And finally, to give the soup that creamy finish, pour in 1/4 cup of half and half, which is known as single cream in some places. And for a vegan option, I would suggest 1/4 cup of unsweetened oat milk. Garnish with your favourite fresh herbs and serve with some fresh bread or some homemade croutons. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe video. Thank you for watching.